So here's the head scratcher. Hey, what do you hear? What do you say? My Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Google Plus, your sister's ass, the Pony Express, Vic Dibitetto here. So, a lot of stuff still confuses me once in a while, and I talk about it from time to time in my videos. Some of it's silly stuff like, why do I have hair growing out of my ears and nose and not on my head? And some of it is arguably more meaningful, like when I question why the hardworking person in this country tends to get fucked by the government in a million ways. But there are two personal things that are confusing me right now. I mean, they do and they don't. It's not like I lose sleep over it, but since I can't figure it out, I figured I would talk about them with you today. Okay, here's the first thing. For so many years, so many of my fans have said or say to me, when are you coming to Phoenix or Los Angeles or Scotland or Australia or Texas or a million places all over the country and the world? I mean, look, when everything is normal, I do travel a lot. I tour up and down the East Coast from New England to Florida. I get out to Chicago, I get out to Vegas, I go to Denver, I go down to Charlotte, I go up to Toronto, but the reality is I'm not going to sell enough tickets in a lot of cities and towns to be able to travel there. I mean, it's great that maybe I have 50 fans, let's say, in Houston, but I'm not going to Houston to play in front of 50 fans because one, it won't cover all my travel costs. Two, the clubs and theaters would lose money if only 50 people showed up the whole weekend. But if there are 50 people in each city or town who would see me, then combined, that's a lot of fans who would buy a ticket to see me perform from all over the country and the world. So stop right there. This was the whole point of deciding to do these live virtual shows online. We think there are literally thousands of people who want to see me perform, but they can't for different reasons. Then a couple of other things happened that made live online shows make even more sense. One, all my live in-person shows were canceled everywhere due to the pandemic. So I figured maybe it would be cool to do a show online so anybody anywhere could buy a ticket and watch me perform live because there were no shows for anyone to see anywhere, regardless of who was performing. And then number two, the other reason was really this. I have so many fans asking me to come to their city and perform, and I will most likely never go to their city. I mean, the reality is I really don't think I will ever go to Australia, as an example. But people in Australia can buy a ticket and see me perform online. Makes sense, right? So, doing a live show online seemed like a no-brainer for me and for all my fans for the reasons I just explained. And to make it even easier to see me perform live online, the tickets are cheaper and you could watch me in the comfort of your own home. Here's a perfect example. I never saw George Carlin live in a theater or club. I didn't have the money or the time. But when he did HBO specials, I would watch every one of them because it was my chance to see him perform on stage, and I could watch him in my own home without having to spend money, and I didn't have to travel because I couldn't. So I'm thinking this Carlin thing was the same thing my fans are going through. I didn't expect people who can see me perform in their towns and cities to buy a ticket for an online show, but I do think someone in Texas who was a fan, or Knoxville, or Iowa, or Phoenix, and apparently I do have fans in all those places because they reach out to me. I did think they would buy a ticket to see me live online because it's just like a pay-per-view special or a George Carlin special on HBO. Convenient and cheap. Then I thought, wow, wait a minute here. It's so cheap to see me perform online because one ticket puts me into your house like a movie rental. But then you can have as many people as you want come over to watch. Then I thought, wow, this is really great because you can drink your own booze, eat your own food. There's no parking to pay and no babysitter. You don't have to drive drunk and blah, 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 blah. Then I realized how nice it is for disabled fans to be able to see me perform from their home or even at their hospital bed, which has already happened. So anyway, I have a show scheduled online for Saturday, July 25th, 7 p.m. East Coast time. And I get messages and comments every day from fans saying, hey, when are you coming to? And they name a million cities. And I'm sitting there thinking, but why don't you just buy a ticket to see me do my live stand-up online? Because this pandemic is fucking everything up, and shows are canceled and postponed and rescheduled. And maybe you don't want to be around other people right now. Or once again, maybe I won't be performing in your town or city. So I figured all of my fans who have never seen me perform live or can't see me perform live would buy a ticket for my July 25th show online. So I'm just making you aware that you do have an option. You do have a chance to see me perform my stand-up live online in your own home. You know, I can only lead a horse to water. I can't make it drink. Okay, here's the other thing I don't get. So I started a new Facebook page called Vic Dibitetto Classic. I thought it would be cool to have an entire Facebook page devoted to all my classic videos that a lot of my fans have probably never seen or haven't seen in a really long time. It's like a TV show going into reruns. Or my page is like TV Land, where all the shows are old and from our childhoods, like MASH or The Honeymooners. I mean, I get so many new fans every day. I figured this is a perfect place for them to go and see my classic videos easily, and it's free. So here's the head scratcher. I keep asking my fans to go to Vic Dibitetto Classic page and just like it and follow it. I mean, it takes 10 seconds to go to the page and like it. And it costs no money. It's free. It's just more free entertainment from me to you. I just want you to enjoy it, but it helps me out if you like it and follow it. So, my mind is blown because 50,000, 80,000, 100,000 people will watch this video today, and no one will take the 10 seconds after they watch to go to the page and like it. Click like. It's free, and it takes 10 seconds. And these are my fans. I just don't understand this. I have 1.8 million social media followers, and I have 2,000 likes on the stupid Vic Dibitetto Classic page. I mean, 200,000 likes wouldn't even make sense to me. So 2,000 is like crazy fucking cuckoo nutty. So can you do me a favor? After you watch this video, would you go to the Vic Dibitetto Classic fan page and just like it? It's free, for God's sakes. I only have 2 official pages on Facebook. All the others are not mine, and I have nothing to do with them. There's the Vic Dibitetto page. That's all it says. It says Vic Dibitetto. And I think there's a blue check to make it official. And now there's the Vic Dibitetto Classic page. My name is only spelled one way, Vic Dibitetto. I don't spell it any other way. I don't add dashes or any other words. Those other pages that do that are either unofficial pages or they are scams. And that's that. I perform live online July 25th. Go to the nowherecomedyclub.com for tickets. And if you could spare 10 seconds, please go to the Vic Dibitetto Classic page and just like it and follow it. What can I say? Thanks for being such loyal and wonderful fans. I hope you all have a safe and healthy rest of the year, and that you and your families stay that way. Be smart out there, and I hope I can see you all at a live in-person show someday soon.